So the salary was very low, so I did not accept it. So I shifted to study library science because when I was young, I'm very much interested in the library work. So I studied library science. When I graduated, there are 5 jobs for one librarian. How about that at that time? So I picked it up. That's my first job was at Illinois State University. I got several offers, but I picked up the one which paid me the most. So I went there. My former professor, Professor Lindemann of Columbia University, said, "Lee, you should not just looking for money, you should be looking for your future." She recommended me to go to a university in Connecticut, which considered Harvard in Connecticut. You should go there. always consider my philosophy is this: whatever success is due to 70% of efforts, 30% as luck. What do you mean luck? I refer luck to right time, right place. If you happen to be there, you got it. Otherwise, you will not be successful. For example, when I applied, I come here study full scholarship by SMU Law School. And the next year, I get a full scholarship from Harvard Law School. It's not only because of my academic achievement. More than that, it's the time and effort. And the time and the place, that is luck. Because so many people apply. Some people may be better than I. Why I got it? Sometimes it's a luck. I estimated that there were about 1,000 Chinese working in the libraries. So we get together, exchange views, and join together. We have a strength to help promote, develop librarianship, particularly Chinese American librarianship in the United States. That's my primary purpose, to organize the association. And now we have about 400 American Chinese librarians. Everybody knows is a digital age or web age. That is the 20th century. It's a great invention in the world. So nowadays, you can get the sources of information everywhere in the world, not limited to your library. You can get the sources of information, knowledge from other places. So nowadays, the librarians not only should know the subject field, but also the technology, how and where to get the information. You have to use of the sources of information, not just as a custodian of sources of information. So I would advise a librarian to think about, you are not merely a custodian of sources of information. You are the provider of sources of information. Okay, I would advise the librarians I think they must know already. I think a library is a place of the sources of information in all kinds. It's the best place. And also, nowadays, because of it in the digital age, librarians may or may not have the sources of itself, but should have access to the sources of information in the world. A librarian should know how to use, how to have access to these sources of information, not in the library, but in some